What's going on, everyone? Now that we're back at it, we're examining something that might completely upend the drone industry. With the release of the Avata 360, DJI boldly asserts that FPV's future has arrived. If you've been flying with us for some time, you are aware that we have devoted numerous hours to fine-tuning Cinos, attaching 360-degree cameras to unique frames, and hoping that the payload won't totally ruin our flight durations. Given that the Avata 360 seeks to combine all of that into a single, factory-tuned, ready-to-fly package, DJI has obviously been keeping an eye on community activity. Omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, 8K 360-degree imagery, and the distinctive Avata flying experience are all promised. We'll go over what this drone offers, how it alters the post-production process, and whether or not it's a good fit for your gear bag. If you haven't already, subscribe, then let's get started. Let's start with the physical hardware, because when you mix a 360 camera with an FPV drone, the very first thing we worry about is durability. FPV flying means you are going to trash. Traditional 360 cameras have bulging lenses that are notoriously fragile, making them terrifying to fly aggressively. DJI tackle this head-on. They kept the integrated propeller guards that we know from the previous Avata models, making indoor flights much less stressful. But the biggest hardware win for us is the replaceable front lens element. DJI is selling a replacement lens kit with the tools included, meaning if you take a hard hit against a branch, you don't have to box the whole drone up and send it to a repair center. You just swap the glass yourself and get right back in the air. That level of field repairability is absolutely crucial. Internally, they've also packed in 42 gigabytes of onboard storage. That's enough to hold about 30 minutes of 8K 360 video if you forget your micro SD card. They also threw in Wi-Fi 6 for high-speed transfers, claiming you can pull 1 gigabyte of footage to the DJI Fly app in about 10 seconds. We appreciate the fast offload speeds because dealing with massive 360 video files is usually a massive bottleneck in the editing room. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes, the imaging. The Avata 360 is rocking 1-inch equivalent sensors, which is a massive leap forward for 360 drone footage. We are getting 8K at 60 frames per second in HDR alongside 120 megapixel photos. Now, 8K sounds like overkill, but we have to remember how 360 video actually works. That 8K resolution is being stretched entirely around a spherical image. By the time you reframe it and punch in for a standard social media clip, you are usually left with 1080p or 4K resolution. So having that 8K baseline with a large 2.4 micron pixel pitch is absolutely necessary if we want footage that actually looks crisp and holds its dynamic range. But what we really love here is the versatility. DJI gave us 2 different lens modes that can be seamlessly switched. You have the full 360-degree mode for that fly now, frame later workflow, but you also have a single lens mode. When you switch to single lens, the drone basically reverts to classic Avata-style filming, shooting straight ahead 4K at 60 frames per second. This means we aren't forced to deal with heavy 360 files if we just want to run a quick traditional FPV line. It essentially gives us 2 distinct cameras in one chassis. From a flight perspective, DJI integrated their flagship O4 Plus video transmission system. For FPV pilots, the video link is everything. The O4 Plus system gives us a 1080p 60 frames per second live feed inside the goggles with a theoretical range of up to 20 kilometers. In the real world, what that strong anti-inference capability actually means is that we can fly behind trees or through buildings with way more confidence. The drone is rated for up to 23 minutes of flight time. We know aggressive flying will likely knock that down, but for a drone carrying this much processing power, that is a very solid number. DJI also added omnidirectional obstacle sensing, which even works in nightscape conditions. For traditional FPV purists, obstacle avoidance is usually turned off, but having that safety net available when you're trying to capture a complex 360 orbit is a massive peace of mind feature. Speaking of flying, you can pilot this using traditional DJI remote controllers, like the RC2 or RC-N3 for precise movements. But if you want the real thrill, you pair it with the DJI goggles and the RC Motion 3, which allows even complete beginners to perform aerial acrobatics like drifting.
Where the Avata 360 really tries to separate itself from the pack is the post-production workflow within the DJI Fly and DJI Studio apps. Because the drone is capturing everything in a 360-degree sphere, you can completely change the camera movement after the drone has already landed. They've introduced Virtual Gimbal, which uses the 360 view to let you infinitely rotate and tilt the frame. You could fly the drone in a straight line, but in the edit, you can make the camera pan around or even do a complete barrel roll. They even added Spotlight Free, which locks on to a moving subject and mimics the sophisticated camera language of something like an Inspire 3 without needing a second operator. For tracking, Active Track 360 offers a standard mode that keeps a steady distance, or a cycling mode that reacts faster to sudden turns. They even added an FPV filter that you can apply in post, adding a natural roll effect to standard manual flights to make them look like dynamic high-speed FPV runs. It's an incredibly powerful suite of tools. So, here's our final take. Who is the DJI Avata 360 actually for, and does it deliver? In our opinion, this drone is a massive win for solo creators and production crews who need maximum versatility. It completely bridges the gap between the creative freedom of an invisible 360 camera and the visceral thrill of an FPV Cinewhoop. Getting 8K 360-degree imaging on a 1-inch equivalent sensor combined with a replaceable lens and the rock-solid 04 Plus transmission makes this a serious professional tool. It allows us to focus entirely on threading the needle through a tight gap while trusting that we can frame the perfect shot of our subject later in the edit. It's not just a gimmick, it fundamentally changes how we approach aerial cinematography. So that's our deep dive into the DJI Avata 360. It's ambitious, it's powerful, and it genuinely feels like the next logical step for aerial content creation. We'll put the links to the drone and the combo packages down in the description so you can check the latest pricing for yourself. If you guys have any specific questions about the 8K editing workflow or how it handles windy conditions, drop a comment down below and we'll get back to you. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more gear reviews and rig updates. Other than that, we hope you all have a simple day. Peace.